Welcome to RC Gardens.
Well, hey, let's get some tools and get busy. Well, hey, it's Rick here, and as you can tell, we got a little bit of noise going on over here. The neighbors are digging the swimming pools. We might check that out a little bit yet today. But this morning, after this frost kind of gets away, the almanac says it's time to plant lettuce and peas and I don't know, a few other goodies. So come along for the ride and let's get some food planted.
Okay, well, one of the things we got to do is since we moved this trellis and everything in, is we got to get this out of the way. Well, we got to take the shovel and kind of turn up some of this ground, and then I want to put some bricks down along here, and then we're going to fill this in with some better dirt, because this stuff is pretty much all clay. And now stuff will grow in it, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying it's not the best soil. So let me dig this out a little bit, and then we'll come back and we'll put some more soil down in here and get this ready to plant. Show you more. Okay, so we got that got them big clumps of grass out of there. Now, I'm not going to cover this up with anything because I don't want to, I'm not looking to keep the grass from growing in there. Now, you might say, well, gosh, that's going to be a lot of weeding to do. Well, not really. If you come out here to your garden every day, I mean, it's not that big a deal, guys. So let's put some bricks down here. Mercy. Something like that. Just kind of hold that dirt back a little. You might get that out of there. That's a pretty good clump. Okay, so let's take our garden soil here. Now that's a bag left over from last year, so it's kind of dry. But it'll be fine. It'll be just fine. This gives us plenty of room to grow our gourds. We can plant them right in here and let them vine up on the fence. Some more here. Right on here. Maybe. Oh, that's tough stuff. Goodness. Spread that out a little bit. And we're going to move this back over here. So I'm actually going to set this planter right here in the center of this. Something like that. And that way I can weed around it on both sides. And it will still allow for stuff to grow up on this trellis. So anyway, all right, I'm going to do this other side, and then I'll get back with you. Okay, so what I want to plant along here, and I got to get these gloves off, is peas. Now, this is a good time of the year to be planting them, and I've got two different varieties here. So I'm going to plant like some down here, and then the other variety down here, and I'm going to sow them really thick. And the reason is because these are a 2022 seed, and these are a 2021. So chances are that not all of them are going to come up, so we can thin them as they do. But I want to use up these seeds. So let's start with these Burpees Organics, and we're just going to go about halfway down through here, we're going to sprinkle them on like this, which is not the way it says to do it. That's the way we're going to do it. And then we're actually going to push them down in there. I think it says 1/4 of an inch. 2 inches apart, soil over 1/4 of an inch. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to kind of even them out, push them down in there, and you know, if they all come up, then we'll find some other place for them. But I really don't think that they'll all come up. But I think some of them will. I've kept these seeds dry and, you know, stuff like that. So, but seeds can get old, especially if they're not heirloom seeds. You know, sometimes hybrid stuff will not last. So another reason not to use that kind of seed. But they also are more susceptible to bugs and, you know, things like that. So there's advantages to both. So I'm just going to kind of work these down in here. And sorry for the noise over there. There's still a dig in the pool. And quite honestly, I thought we were done with this, but I've been nosing, you know, Mrs. Kravitz there, and I've been over there kind of watching. So anyway. Okay, so we got that section there is a different kind of seed. So let's plant these over in this section, and we're just going to kind of do it the same way. So we'll spread them out liberally there. I think I'll just put them all, there ain't very many. And these are the oldest ones, so chances are not too many of these will come up. Okay. So we're just going to do the same thing. And I won't bore you with all the details because I know the digging equipment is loud. So, and don't be worrying about the weeds. You know, there are going to be weeds, but I get out here in my garden every day anyway. This is my therapy. So I weed and tend to it a little every day. If you put, you know, 10 minutes on it every day, you won't have any problems. All right, show you more. Okay, so we got everything planted here, and sorry, I know the equipment noise is loud, but that's okay. I'm excited for them to get their pool. We enjoy ours, and I know they're going to enjoy theirs. So, as you saw in the last video, we had volunteer lettuce here, so I moved all that to there, and the onions that came up from last year. So, so we have planted lettuce, and lettuce, because we eat a lot of that. And then I put in 2 rows of radishes. I'm not a big radish eater, but I like them when they're fresh. I don't like them when they get real big. And then down here, we've got 2 rows of kale. And then we've got our red onions and sets put in here. And then here we have mixed, it's a spicy spring mix. And then down here we've got little green onions and 2 rows of carrots. This will show you a little closer. And I just took, you know, I usually have some paint sticks, so I write stuff on them. But I don't paint as much anymore, so I don't buy as much paint, I should say. So I don't have too many of them. But then we had that fancy one there, so that's got the radish patch on it. And then we just did our lettuce. So anyway, I appreciate you coming along today and seeing the progress. Some people would say it's kind of early probably to be planting, and I would tend to agree, but the almanac, you know, the almanac says let's get her in the ground today. And today is March 11th, yeah, 2024. Wow, time is moving on. Anyway, be sure and like and share, and remember, Walmart doesn't grow food, so get out there and grow you something to eat.